So, Elder Scrolls Online. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. I think I remember how to play this game once or twice. It's got a new scribing feature that I need to figure out, honestly. I gotta figure this out. So let's complete the quest. We have to enter a portal. I'm in the area. My mic is not enabled. I can hear other people. All right. That looks portal-y, doesn't it? Let's go to Sun on here. I've read a tiny bit about scribing. And I saw an option early on about that. Like some of my skills qualify for scribing. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't do this quest. I just explored a little bit. That was it. This is where you start off. Come, pig, come.
Good to know I was right about the portal. Let's figure out where we are and find the source of all this unstable magic.
Like, I like this walk. You gotta slow walk it. This is like badass. Then the faster you go, it kind of gets a little goofy. And then at some point you're running. See right here. It's like it turns into a goose step, which is a little odd. But rapidly. I'm in my PvP set, but this is good enough.
These defenses. Trying to protect what?
I like game. This is why I like Elder. Even the delves have maps. I think it's Fallout. You go inside of a delve or something like that, you don't get a map. I gotta switch my potions.
Do you feel that surge of magic? We're getting close.
Set up for confirm one target. Executes on the battlefield, stealing their kills. A couple other guys. So if there's a way to like improve one of the skills, right? It was talking, I briefly read it, fine tuning it. Like there's different trees on how it you know, how the skill gets affected and stuff.
Whatever's causing this, I think it's in the next room. Come on.
I mean, go first person the whole time. This is how I play in Cyrodiil. I just do this the whole time.
Madness. Where are we? What is this place?
These whirlwinds.
This place is incredible. We'll have to explore when we're not in mortal danger. All this unstable magic seems to be flowing from those doors to the altar.
I can try to close those doors.
Ah, see? You took the words right out of my mouth. Close the doors if you can. I'll see what I can do to stabilize the focusing crystal on the altar.
Good luck.
I'll handle things here.
Goodbye.
Shut those doors.
You gotta look at everything. Looks unholy. Like Death Knight kind of stuff. They don't have Death Knights in this game. That's World of Warcraft, Roswell. I know. But it looks like it. Dude. Which one first? Which one first? This one. That's it? We're just pushing buttons? No. Maniacs zerging out of the door? Griffin.
Hello? Oh no. Is someone there?
Got a hysterical NPC.
Humans ascend the star-packed night. One alive, one alive.
Sounds like it's LFO.
Do you have the strength to seek me out?
If it's shiny, I have to touch it.
It's been too long since someone basked in my presence.
Adventurer, I need you up here, now!
Do. There we go.
That wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
Meddlers, thieves, what have you done to my altar?
We were just trying to calm things down. Who in oblivion are you?
Dude, it said talk to the crow, and I'm looking around and I don't see the crow. Jesus Christ. Is she the crow? But it
This
flew
is
in.
a fine way to wake after centuries of restless slumber. Did she send you? You're not at all what I was promised. It wasn't enough to break in. You had to smash the altar, too.
There's a crow theme in this game. There's a lot of talking crows everywhere. Mm-hmm. We were touching the unstable magic. Accidentally.
You may call me the Crow. This is the Scalarium, and... I see now. She didn't send you. If she had, your knight wouldn't have smashed the altar's focusing crystal.
Just, what do I gotta do?
I suppose, if you meant true harm, you could have done much worse. We'll need a new crystal to act as a focus for the altar. Procure one, and... pin feathers. I suppose it's the only way. We'll have to try.
Oh, pin feathers. What?
This altar focuses power to shape the very heart of magic itself. If we're going to get things under control, I'll need to talk you through the rite of scribing. But first things first, there should be an old focus or two in the East Wing. Hurry.
Let's
The
go.
East Wing should still have a replacement crystal boxed up somewhere. Don't let the Scholarium's defenses stand in your way. Hurry now.
Tell me more.
We'll have all the time in the world to talk after the magic here is quelled. If the altar isn't stabilized, our conversation options will be very limited. Because we will be dead.
All right.
I'll hang back. That blast took a lot out of me.
Crazy legs.
Yes, good. Bring the crystal to the altar. Place it in the empty locus.
I'm doing a
We are
crow's
close
bidding.
to magic. We must focus it into a new creation. Place your hands on the altar.
You know, what could go wrong here?
This is the Scribing altar. Make this grimoire your own.
Excellent. Excellent. Select your grimoire to begin. Each grimoire represents a unique skill associated with an existing skill line. It's rolling me right here to this one. So, scribing scripts. Customize your grimoire by adding one script of each type. Focus scripts define the function. Signature scripts give unique effects, unique signatures. Affix scripts and a final benefit of your choosing. Once all scripts are filled, press that square to craft, or press hold to clear the selections. Excellent. Magic damage. This is on my soul magic. I guess I'm creating a new skill. Lingering torment. It's a dot. Beneficial signature and if it scripts melee. Apply to you. Okay. Breach. Cracking him. Let's do that. Let's do breach. Okay. Then what? Then what? Back. Do we... oh, I see. It's random. We can add all of them. Something. There's no future selections or options. Let's just do it all. Just do it all. Whatever. Launch a concentrated blast at the target. 2600 magic. It hits them. There's a dot. And then it breaches them. That sounds wicked. What? Okay. Scribe. Scribing completion.
The magic of the Scholarium
Happy finish.
is calmed.
Luminous
Well done.
ink is required to
Let's
complete
talk
magic
about
scribing. You'll be
custom
charged with
methods.
ink equal to the number of new scripts added. You can acquire inks, grimoires, and scripts through numerous methods throughout the world. Keep an eye open for hints. This is awesome. Would you like to go to the skills menu and assign? Yeah. Let's do that shit. Magical soul. Oh man, it's a instant. Woo! I love instants. I love them. Now, how do I fit this into my routine and what do I break? It's okay. It's okay. Like, God, I'm thinking, can I use this in PvP? Do you know? If you're watching this, can I use these skills in PvP? I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. So what do I do now? I fortify. I have to have this to refresh, to clear myself. I have to have that. The frozen device is just fun. Fuck, that's fun. Fuck, that's really fun. And Silver Leash is like I pull people and it pisses them off, and that's fun. I can pull Chino 3 times and he murders me. He turns around. The whole Zerg will turn around. Blee, as soon as they see me, they turn around. It's hilarious. And Bombard is AoE enemies that on the Great. So I kind of like end flags. I need that. I can't get rid of anything. And then on the other side, Arctic Blast, that's the heal. Bugs. Dizzy Swing, I could drop that. It's like it's and it takes a little time. That point 8, let's replace Dizzy Swing with Magical Soul. That's what we'll do. We'll see. It's a stamina too. I mean, it's a Magica. I think that'll work. We'll try it out. Yay! Talk to the crow.
It's done. The altar is quiet, and for the first time in centuries, Scribing has returned to Tamriel. It's clear Ulfsil did not send you, but I believe she would be quite proud of you just the same. Archmage Ulfsild the Evergreen? Warrior Witch of Kyne's Aegis? Clever woman of the Druidok? The Pale's Priestess of Juno? She created the Scholarium and perfected the art of scribing.
And that's just what I did? Scribing? Shaving?
Like a
So
ray
goofy.
of sunlight from Magnus himself. Yes, scribing is an art developed by Archmage Ulfsild in collaboration with powerful beings. Spirits, if you like. They are called the Luminaries of Magic. And you, adventurer, are going to seek them out.
Oh boy.
To inherit Ulfsild's legacy. To make your mark on spellcraft itself. The Luminaries wait beyond these beautiful sealed doors. If you're willing, I will guide you on the path of scribing. I will take you under my wing.
Oh God. I'm the baby bird. I know what happens at feeding time. I'm not down.
There is a world of magic beyond your mortal ken, adventurer. With the Luminaries at your side, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. Speak to your knight. Consider my offer. There is much to be done, but it will be good to flex my feathers again. And I have questions for you. It's been so long since I've spoken to someone like this.
I'm done. I want to go test this. I want to go test it.
I've been a knight in the Order for years, Traveler, and I've never heard of anything like this. A lost art of shaping magic, an ancient library, and these luminaries. This is incredible. Hopefully you'll learn exactly what a luminary is while you're at it. I'm lucky you were here, Traveler. My magic is so specialized. With that altar, who knows what else you'll learn to do? What sort of spells and skills you'll create?
What's
Well,
next?
me? I need to report in. Tell the head of my order what's happened and get guidance from the Archmagister. If you're asking my advice, why not stay here? Talk more with the crow and see if you can start to walk this path she mentioned. A patrol to last a lifetime. I brought you in to help with an unstable portal, and look at everything we've done. Explored an ancient library, met a talking crow, and apparently revived an ancient form of magic. Can't wait to see what happens next.
Excellent. Dude, we did it so quickly. Let's go.
I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. This will be a long and entertaining conversation. In the meantime, you have a feathered scholar to speak with.
That style, that like purple accent, and then the gray, but then you've got the glowing greenish, I don't even know, blue. That pops. That looks good.
You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Tsunamir. I want them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find. In the meantime, you're our resident expert on scribing. You need to learn everything you can. You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing?
They're gonna make me go talk to
More
them.
questions than answers. Luckily, we also have you. Give the crow my regards, traveler. I'm a touch nervous to bring this to the Votary Commander and Archmage Galerion. This is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably.
I want to look at the skill. I want to buff. There's the character. A lot of penetration. That's the see the skill. So with the netch up, it's going to do 8,500 magic. Do half of that in Cyrodiil, then there's a dot, and then they're breached. So if they're breached, like maybe it's going to do more. I don't know. And maybe it's spammable. So I'm replacing a single target that was .08, big damage, the dizzy swing. Pew, 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 pew. Very nice skill style. How to scribe. Magical Soul. So it goes from 7,361 to 8,871. And it's single target. That's all right. I think that's it. I think that's the entirety of that quest line. We've just finished it. Let me check. Let's put me back to all that. That's not it. I'm so remiss on playing all the stuff in this game. So remiss. Too much here. Too much here. Talk to the crow. That's going to bring me back inside. I want to test it. Mud crab. Take that. That one. What's wrong? What are we doing? It's not going to... Let's see. I want to be able to target. Go. 6-second recharge. It takes me 4 shots to kill them. Not bad. So I'm noticing the dizzy swing. I guess you can spam it. There's no real cooldown on that. It's just an 8-second, 0.8 charge up.
Unburden your pack at a reasonable rate of trade. Yes, yes?
Yes, yes.
Someone's...
What's up, Crow?
I'm glad you've chosen to stay, Interloper. The path to master scribing is not an easy one, but its rewards are innumerable. Your knight appears to be leaving. Did I ruffle her feathers with my cause? A guild of mages? Fascinating, but a topic for another conversation. Let's stay focused. Ulfsild prepared for the day that someone would follow in her footsteps. She left behind resources, notes, and information for her eventual inheritor. What I want is immaterial. The luminaries will dictate your future as a scriber of grimoires, an editor of spells. That said, I am Ulfsild's familiar. I can guide your early steps, get you flying in the right direction. Where you perch is up to you. Ulfsild left a number of echoes, instructional illusions, scattered throughout the library. Their aim is to guide you through the process of contacting the luminaries, making allies of them once again. There's one just behind you. See for yourself. The echo at the base of the altar is just one of many. Much of the Scalarium's knowledge has been lost to time. But if Magnus wills it, Ulfsild's preparations should be enough to see us through. Like a flock moving across the sky, scribing twists and turns in the wind. It was an art form, a discipline, and a life's work. And as she got to know the luminaries, it became a collaboration with her very best friends. Ulfsild's innate gift to see magicka brought with it a lifetime of lived experiences not easily transferred to others. So she developed the art of shaping magic via ink, parchment, and quill. What was missing was raw mystical strength. In so many ways, scribing hinges upon the borrowed power of the luminaries, channeled through the altar. With their power flowing to the focus at the heart of the Scalarium, a mage is able to do incredible, ineffable acts of creation. Fly back to me when you have followed Ulfsild's instructions.
If you are seeing this, the Scroll has set you on the path to learn the art of scribing. A world of magic awaits you. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens, if you are seeing this, the Scroll has set you on. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the luminaries. And they will teach you far more than I ever could. I wish my time as a Scholarium had ended differently. Nothing would stop my husband from making his mad bargain. But through you, the art of scribing will live on. I made this lens so you might see the world as I do. The very warp and weft of magic laid out before me. A look through the lens will allow you to see impressions left behind by the lumen. I made this lens so you... A look through the... I saw signs of this ancient magic from an early age. Certain fables seem to sing with the same magic. Only when I was grown did I revisit them. That was how I found the Indrik. And the Indrik is who I urge you to seek out first.
Crows and Indrik. It's always crows and Indrik.
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important tool in tracing a path to the luminaries. Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings. It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes. But here, enough talk. Let's begin. Gather your feathers about you. Nearby you will see a focal point and the fable of the Indrik. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light. Ulfsild's secrets are all around us. You need only know where to look. Read the fable of the Indrik, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean. Ulfsild created the True Sight lens as she developed the art of scribing. From a young age, she could see magic in a way few others could. This intuitive understanding of magic was what led her to the luminaries, and inspired scribing itself. Seeing and understanding are two different things, interloper. The lens was a tool, a high branch to give her a bird's-eye view of impressions left behind by the luminaries. From a very young age, Archmage Ulfsild found she could see the current of magic as it flowed across Nirn. Faintly at times, more strongly in others. A rare and precious gift, one granted by Magnus himself, no doubt. Seeing and understanding are two different things, interloper. The lens was a tool, a high branch to give her a bird's-eye view of impressions left behind by the luminaries. From a very young age, Now enter the focal point and peer through the lens. You will see what was unseen in the fable.
We're in Tamriel for certain. Greenwater Cove, Dawnbreak, must be Auradon. A Mundus stone. I know the one, on an island in a small pond, south and across the river. That little mountain, the beast must be an Indrik. Moon gray suggests the ruins of Vaudeville. Buranim, on the east coast. No tower, but there's an ancient well of power there. Consulted my map. This must not have been an island when the fable was written. Now it's home to a lighthouse on the southwest coast of Oregon.
Excellent. Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go. You've seen the hidden annotations then, and you know where you are going. You should be able to follow those annotations in sequence, leading you from location to location. Just like the hunter in the fable, you seek the Indrik now. Let Ulfsild be your guide. As this is your first time, I will accompany you into the field. Not everything you need to know is on the page. I will teach you how to break the luminary wards and retrieve key fragments to enter the Indrik's domain. I'll meet you at the Lady's Standing Stone in Oregon. How nice it'll be to really stretch my wings again.
Alright. Oregon, right? They said Oregon. I can kind of scoop in. Is that it right there? Let's go here. Just realized there's like a lot that I haven't done out here. It's Crow.
Here we are, where the fabled chase began. Ah, what a flight! I almost didn't want to land. But, to business. The Luminaries are beings of great power. Each has a domain they have shaped to their choosing. Each domain has a door, and each door, of course, has a key. As I said in the library, let the fable be your guide. We are here at the Lady, the first annotated location in the fable. Just as you did back at the Scalarium, peer through the true sight lens within a focal point. Magic wards left behind by the Indrik. A trio of these wards hide a fragment of his key. Once revealed, these wards can be dispelled from a distance. Clear them all, and the key fragment will be revealed. Don't worry. If the Luminaries share one trait, it's a love of a challenge overcome. Yes, you'll need to gather 3 key fragments to open the Indrik's door. Let's begin. And remember, if you lose your sight, there will always peer through the lens, reveal the wards. The lens shows the magic the way Ulfsild saw it. Shades of how the Luminaries see it. Now, find the wards. Find another focal point. Each will be in sight of a ward. illusion has faded once more. Find another focal point. Peer through the lens and break the wards to find the key fragment. Here we are, where the fabled chase began. Revealed. The first key fragment is yours. Well done. You've taken to this well. Your early steps to master scribing. But from here I must take my leave. Return to the Scalarium. Ulfsild, I believe, wanted her inheritor to walk this path alone. Just as you did here. Use the fable to find your way. Dispel the wards, and with key in hand, you should be able to open the door and meet the luminary Indrik face to face. He will likely ask you to prove yourself worthy of his power. I have a good feeling about you, interloper. Altar breaker. I have faith you can do it. Magnus guide you on your journey, and I'll see you back at the Scalarium. Just remember, you can always reference the fable of the Indrik from your bag. Ulfsild's annotations will guide you on your journey. Find the wards, obtain the fragments, and soon you shall meet your first luminary of magic.